The Kashmir Valley is gearing up for the annual Kheer Bhavani festival. It is one of the holiest days for the Hindu Kashmiris. But amid targeted 16 killings in at least 9 months, 4 Hindu civilians who have been shot dead, there is a repercussion of that being seen at the festival venue, which appears to be deserted for now. The temple venue is empty ahead of the Ashtami, and tomorrow is expected to be the big day, but the usual rush is missing from Tulmul, which is in Gandarbal, where this festival is organized. Now, giving you a perspective, this is how packed the temple premises in Gandarbal was just last year in 2021. A rush of Hindu locals and the refugee population visiting Kashmir, lighting lamps, offering prayers. But today, due to the prevailing fear, barely few devotees are heading there. But we do have an update from Jammu coming in that the Jammu administration today flagged off a group of devotees toward the Kashmir Valley, and that section is heading to Kashmir. The tight security arrangements have been made on the Jammu-Srinagar National Highway in and around the shrine in view of the recent targeted killing. So about 250 people appear to have left.
Hundreds of Kashmiri Pandits are leaving for Mata Kheer Bhawani shrine, which is located in central Kashmir's Gandarbal district. You can see that the government has made adequate arrangements for their smooth yatra. Buses have been arranged, but this time this yatra is taking place under the shadow of terror, and that is why tight security arrangements have been made all along the Jammu-Srinagar National Highway as well as in and around the Mata Kheer Bhawani shrine in Gandarbal. We will speak to some of the yatris who are leaving for Kashmir Valley. जी आप बताइए, आपका नाम?
सुनील दर।
मुझे एक चीज बताइए कि अभी इस समय आतंक का काफी खतरा है, तो मन में कुछ भय है?
भाई की कोई बात ही नहीं है, ये तो चलता ही रहा, 30 साल से हम देख रहे हैं, तो इसमें भाई किस चीज का मतलब?
काफी लोग पलायन करके आए हैं घाटी से,
क्योंकि वो बेचारे वहाँ उनके साये में रहते हैं, हम उनके साये में नहीं न रहते हैं, इसलिए हमारे को कोई भय नहीं है। हम जा रहे हैं तीर्थ यात्रा में, माता ने बुलाया, हम जा रहे हैं।
अच्छा, आप बताइए, आपका नाम?
जितेंद्र पीर।
पीर साहब, आप यहाँ कहाँ रहते हैं?
हम रहते हैं लोअर रूपनगर।
तो अभी मन में कोई भय है, डर है?
नॉट एट ऑल, कुछ भी नहीं।
तो अभी तो टारगेटेड किलिंग्स इतनी हुई है कश्मीर में,
उसके लिए पाकिस्तान ज्यादा जिम्मेदार है। जो भी टारगेटिंग किलिंग है, तो उसमें उनका कुछ लेना देना।
इम्पैक्ट तो दिख रहा है, कहाँ बसें खचाखच भर के जाती थी, आजकल आज देखिए बसें पूरी भरी नहीं।
वो तो बुलावा जिसको है तो वो जाएगा, बाय थ्रू थिक एंड थिन।
We can clearly see the impact of the targeted killings, but nevertheless, hundreds of Kashmiri Pandits are leaving for the Kashmir Valley. They are going to pay obeisance at the holy shrine of Mata Kheer Bhawani in Gandarbal. With video journalist Neeraj Kumar, this is Sunil Bhat reporting from Jammu for India Today.
अब हमने पूरी व्यवस्था की हुई थी और सभी लोगों को कहा गया था, जितने लोग जाना चाहते थे उनको हमने सबको यहाँ से अलाउ किया है। और
सुरक्षा व्यवस्था कैसी रहेगी सर?
सुरक्षा व्यवस्था पूर्णतः पूरे जो है प्रबंध किए गए हैं। सुरक्षा में किसी की तरह कोताही नहीं है। यहाँ से लेकर के और आगे कश्मीर डिवीजन में भी पूरी तरीके से सुरक्षा के पूर्णतः प्रबंध किए गए।
श्रद्धालुओं से क्या कहेंगे?
श्रद्धालु अपना बेझिझक जाए, वहाँ पर सरकार की तरफ से पूर्णतः प्रबंध किए गए हैं। खीर भवानी में भी और एन रूट भी सब जगह पूर्णतः अच्छे ढंग से प्रबंध किए गए हैं। डीसीज, एसपी सभी की तरफ से प्रबंध किए गए, इनको किसी भी तरीके से कोई असुविधा नहीं होगी।
Joining me in this live telecast is Ashraf Wani from Srinagar. Ashraf, because you've covered these pilgrimages for years now, what is the usual rush of devotees in previous years at the Tulmul, at the Kheer Bhavani festival? How many have arrived till now, this time? Are we expecting more, perhaps likely to be arriving by tomorrow morning?
Pooja, as you mentioned in the start of the bulletin, the flavor, the kind of a crowd we see always in the Kheer Bhavani temple, everywhere that is not visible here in the Kheer Bhavani. But in fact, there is also a reason that the employees who were the main hosts for all those displaced Kashmiri Pandits from different parts of the country are boycotting this year's Kheer Bhavani festival as a token of protest against the non-availability of security for the minorities in the Kashmir Valley. That is a way of their protest. That is why its impact is also visible on this year's Kheer Bhavani festival. And in fact, it was not only the biggest festival for the Kashmiri Pandits in the Kashmir Valley, but in fact for the whole Kashmir Valley. We have seen for the decades how the locals in the Tulumul and Gandarbal were eagerly waiting for the day so that they could host, they could welcome their earlier neighbors who are now displaced or their friends. And in fact, that was a kind of a way which was a symbolic for the Kashmir, that it was a Milan ka Mela, what people mostly said that it was an opportunity for the displaced Kashmiri Pandits here in the Kashmir Valley to gather and meet each other in this festival. But that kind of festiveness is not visible in this year's Kheer Bhavani temple.